All right, my friends, so today's an actual, it's actually a really simple thing for you and I to do on a Mac, but for a lot of people, it's something that they just aren't aware of, especially if you are someone that has moved, let's say, from a Windows computer to a Macintosh, is how to properly quit your applications, how to close them when you're finished with them. So we're gonna look at the screen right here, and we're gonna kind of continue over here. So a few things just to kind of be aware of. My desktop is a mess. We'll do a video on that shortly, but a few things that I want you guys to see. So number one, here's an application that's currently running. So I have Chrome running right now, and the first thing to do to realize if a piece of software is running is look down here on the dock. So on the dock here, which is some of the apps that you have as favorites, as well as some of the apps that are opened, or actually all the apps that are opened. And you'll see if you look at the bottom here, Chrome has a little dot below it. The Smart Backup has a little dot. Final Cut has a little dot. Notes, little dot, etc., etc. Now that dot tells us that that application is running. Even though the only two pieces of software you and I can really see on this screen right now is Calendar and Chrome. So if I were to actually come up in Chrome and hit this little red button, you would think, possibly, maybe you would think, that this would quit the application. By hitting this, all it really does is close that application's window, so that window there. If we look in the top left, you'll see it actually still says Chrome. Now, the first thing to realize is this bar up top here, which is the menu bar, is only going to show the application that is currently active. Okay, so if I were to click down here on this app, now this says Calendar, right? And I could close this, and it'll still say Calendar because that was the last thing that I clicked on, and it'll stay saying Calendar until I actually click on something else. So if I clicked on my desktop, this is actually a part of the Finder. So we click on this, you'll see it now says Finder. So did I close Chrome and did I close the Calendar app? Well, no, because you can come down here and see there's still that little dot below Chrome. And if I go over to my Calendar, well, Calendar did close. So the question is, why? And there's a simple answer for it, is that any application that has the ability to open multiple windows. So in Chrome, for instance, you can open up a browser window and another browser window and another browser window. In a program like Calendar, you can't. It only has one window. So you can add things to that window, but you can't add other windows. So when that window shuts down, it takes the software with it. But it's important to realize that down here on the dock, this is where we see if that app has actually closed, because it can hinder performance of your computer if you have a bunch of apps open that you didn't think were open or no longer need to be open, because they're chewing up system memory and system resources. So we want to close anything that we don't need. So I'm going to click back on Chrome here. This opens back up, and there's a couple ways to actually shut this down. Number one is if we go up to where it says Chrome in the menu bar, you'll actually see it says Quit Chrome. So if we tap that, we'll do it right here, quit. You'll see that little dot below Chrome, gone. Chrome shut down. We're going to reopen it. If it's open, we can come down here to the physical icon, so that little app icon, and if you just click and hold on it, you'll see you get a little menu bar that comes up. Now you can either click and hold on it for this to pop up, or you can right click on it and the same menu pops up. But you'll see here, quit. Same idea. Hit that, and that's going to disappear. Very cool. Last one, and the one that I use the most, is an actual shortcut. So if we come back up to the menu bar where it says Chrome, under where it says quit, you'll see right to the right of that, there's a little icon with the letter Q, and that icon there is your command key. So I'm going to bring up this, right? Command key is, there's one on the right of the spacebar and one on the left. So it says hit your command and your Q key. So command and Q. Ready? Pop. It says, do you want to hold this? And this is a part of the new operating system. So the old ones you don't have to hold, but click and hold, and it's gone. And that little icon, that little dot, gone as well. So kind of a nice feature and kind of an important feature. I use the shortcut the most outside of any other shortcut on the computer, because once you're done with an app, you quit it. Now the reason that they can stay open is that they do launch faster, and there's a lot of times where you're pushing something below, but you know you're going to come back to it right away, so you don't necessarily need to quit it. But for the most part, when you're done, you're going to quit. And because these new computers open up apps so fast, Safari, for instance, or Chrome, if I tap on that, like it's open. It's not hard to quit it and reopen it. So I get in the habit, there's that command Q, done, and you're good. All right, my friends, that's how you shut down or quit your applications properly. A couple different options there for you guys. Pick what one you like. I like the shortcut. That's personal preference. You may like a different one. But really, really important for one, keeping your computer running as quickly as it can. All right, guys, more tutorials coming up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell, that little notification. We are trying to put out tutorial videos once every day to 2 days. Always kind of evening where we are. And in the mornings, we're doing our tech review videos. All right, guys, more videos coming. Hit the bell. Don't be shy. Get on down there. All right, guys. Later.